Well, good day, everybody. How y'all doing? I thought today, for a little quick extra video, we would look at some sprinkler placements in the greenhouse now that we have pressure nozzles available to us, which are here. You can get them for 20 key gems doing the key challenges on the island, and at most you'll need 8 sprinklers. I'm going to show you a couple different options for ways that you can manage to do this. This all comes from my buddy Sam over on the Discord. When I was asking several episodes ago about, I wonder what the minimum number of sprinklers you could have in the greenhouse, like on the dirt, would be. And he figured out a couple of ways to get it down to 1, which I'll show you eventually. But there's also several other options where you can have 2. So it just depends on how you want to kind of lay it out. Now, what we have here is the standard. I would call this the standard greenhouse layout, right? No bonuses here, nothing special, no pressure nozzles, just plain old iridium sprinklers covering the whole thing, and you lose space for 4 crops for each of these sprinklers is at. Now, if you configure this slightly differently, however, we can get that down to losing only 2 spots, and I have 2 ways to show you for that. I am going to lay it out, and then I will be right back to talk about it. And we're back. This is the first layout that only uses 2 sprinklers in the dirt. You'll notice here there should be 4 spots if my math is right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then up here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 again. But down here you only have 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this has a pressure nozzle. And then same on this side, you do from the corner 1, 2, 3, put it on the 4th spot, just like this side, put a pressure nozzle on. Now this will go up to this row right up here where I'm walking. These pressure nozzles will cover the whole bottom area. And then all the rest of these sprinklers will cover the whole top area. So that is one way to lay it out using some pressure nozzles and some iridium sprinklers, so that you only have 2 sprinklers here in your dirt. So there is another one, and I'm going to show you that right now. I'll be right back. Now, for the second method that only uses 2 sprinklers on the inside of the dirt, you can use 4 sprinklers total with pressure nozzles on all of them in this configuration. So if you put this one 2 rows in, essentially, like so on the 3rd row total, if you count the wood, okay, so this is row 1, and the row 2 is here, and then this is row 3. You place this one here on the bottom, all right, and then this one here, you put it would be the 4th, like you do 4, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Put it on that 5th one. And then put your sprinkler nozzles in. And then what you want to do here across here, you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between. And then you put this one down, and then you just make sure this one matches up in terms of your grid, and put pressure nozzles on all of them. And that also is only 2 sprinklers in there. It uses only 4 sprinklers total instead of 8. But you cover the whole thing, and you're only using 2 tiles of dirt now for your sprinklers. And there's also 2 ways to use only 1, which I am about to show you. So hang on, and I will be right back again. All right, now these next 2 layouts are a little bit tricky. So feel free to pause the video at any time if you need to, math this out or double check some stuff, any of those sorts of things. So we're going to count it out for you so that you know exactly where to put everything. This uses 6 sprinklers total, 4 pressure nozzles, and covers the entire greenhouse dirt area with only having 1 sprinkler actually inside that area taking up a spot. So I would start here in this corner, put your iridium sprinkler down with your pressure nozzle, and then I would count up from there. So you count up, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want 6 in between, and put this one there. All right. And put a pressure nozzle on it, and then go down to the bottom, and you're going to count 6 over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sprinkler there with a pressure nozzle. Then you're going to make a grid with this one, put a pressure nozzle on that. And then the only thing over here you need to do is 3. You do 3 from the corner here, and on that 4th square, that 4th tile, you put your regular iridium sprinkler, and the same thing on the top. It's just a mirror. Okay, so you have your grid over here. This will cover most of the dirt. And this over here is just covering like these 2 rows that otherwise would be left out. But then they are completely covered. And there you go. That is a way to do it with only 1 sprinkler. Now, the next one is even more complicated in the sense of there's more sprinklers, but you're only using 2 pressure nozzles. So if you want to use more pressure nozzles outside on your farm somewhere, for instance, this would be a way to only have to use 2 pressure nozzles inside the greenhouse. And I'm going to get everything set up for that, and I will show it to you in just a second. Okay, now, as I said, this last configuration is a little bit strange. So I will tell you the way that I set it up the fastest is as follows. You go in here on this side, again, 3 there, and 3 here. And you put your iridium sprinklers down there, and then I started over then for these next ones on this side, and you do 1, 2, 3 from this corner, just like this. And on the 4th one, you put your sprinkler here, and then you just go straight up, put your 1 here, so you just mirror that, and then you do 4 in the between, and you put that one there, and then you just walk straight down, drop that one there. So that's all the outside ones. And then to put this one in the right spot from the corner, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there is a little overlap here in this row between the pressure nozzles and these iridium ones, but it does cover everything. There's just a little overlap, okay? So you put this one here, you put your pressure nozzle on, and then you just count over 6 tiles. I can't put things down because there's fertilizer and stuff, but so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you put that right there with the pressure nozzle on it. And again, you have the entire thing covered, only taking up 1 dirt tile with your sprinklers for the joy of having just a couple more spots that you can grow crops in your greenhouse at any time. And this way also only uses 2 pressure nozzles, whereas the last one that had 1 sprinkler on the inside used all 4 pressure nozzles. So again, if you want to save a couple to use out in your farm, this is probably the best setup, even though it does use more sprinklers. This one uses 8 instead of 6. But by the time that you're going to have the pressure nozzles, you're probably going to be able to have enough iridium sprinklers for this anyway. So there you go. There's my little tip and trick for the day. Once again, that is courtesy of our good friend Sam over on the Discord. Sam, thank you very much for the diagrams and the chit-chat about this topic. I really appreciate that. Hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you next time. Take care, friends.